And we're live. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good
Hello.
afternoon. And all the goods to you. I'm Nandini, and I have with me the wonderful Prudence, Comfort, Henry, and Goodness, all from UK, and I'm from India. And here's a big hi from us to you. So I'd like to go with Prudence first. Would you introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, sure. Good afternoon, everybody from the beautiful Queen's country, the United Kingdom, England in particular. My name is Prudence Ndebu Soyang. I'm originally from Cameroon. I am a mom of 3 children, one princess and 2 boys. I am a nurse, and I've been a nurse. I think I have my very nursing diploma 20 years ago. And I moved from my home country, Cameroon. I'm from the beautiful Cameroon. Hello to all Cameroonians, all Paysan them. I hope so, and I listen. So, yes, I moved to the diaspora like 17 years ago. I came to Finland specifically for studies. I did a master's degree in public health, but I went back to nursing. I did another degree in nursing, and I became a nurse. So I've been a nurse. Nursing is a profession that I've loved since from the age of 10. So no matter any other thing that I did alongside, I have a bachelor's degree in sociology and anthropology, but I still went back to nursing. So that's a little bit about me. I am not only a nurse right now. 3.5 years ago, I fell in love with doing something from the comfort of my home. And at that time, I was probably just looking for something to do from home. It could be a job, it could be whatever. But then I found this opportunity, and this was 100 times beautiful than just finding a job to do from home. It was a digital marketing business, and I've been here for 3.5 years, and I'm in so much love with this business because I found comfort in this business. I found that this is something that I can do for the rest of my life. So thank you.
You're welcome. Really, Prudence. I'm in love with our business too. And that's why we're all here. So, Comfort, would you tell the audience a little bit about yourself? Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Comfort Epiengole, and I'm originally from Cameroon. I moved here to Great Britain about 2 decades ago. Before coming to Great Britain, I was a nurse. I did my nursing back in Cameroon, and I was so excited when I had the opportunity to come here in the diaspora to pursue greener pastures. For the past 20 years, I've been working here as a registered nurse. And before then, I had my son about 12 years ago, my lovely son. And I've been working like a nurse. And I came across this digital business opportunity. Though working as a nurse is a career that I cherish so much, but working as a nurse here in the diaspora, I realized that I was draining my energy. It was so demanding, struggling with childcare. It was not easy. And I was looking for something whereby I can make a little bit of more money. And I came across this digital business last year through my beautiful Bamenda sister Prudencia. You sitting there, I will never forget you, because minus you, I would have never known that there was gold in digital marketing. So guys, this my Bamenda sister Prudencia Debo. She opened my eyes with the eyes of my husband. And we are getting to a year into this business, and we cannot tell you how amazing it is. So, Wusa Unade, my Cameroonian brothers and sisters, we know as Pehi Day, this business, nothing for die for. I cannot tell you much about this business, but it's something for you to come inside and see it for yourself.
Super.
Thank you, and keep following my journey on this business.
Superb. Gosh, that was amazing. We can see how much you love the business, Comfort. And
Yes.
now we go to your husband, Henry. Henry, will you introduce yourself to the audience?
Oh, yes. I am Henry, as you just said. Epiengole is my other names. I'm also originally from Cameroon. Our stories are almost similar. Us Africans from the diaspora, from Africa coming to the diaspora, we come for one good reason. One reason that everybody will tell you. We're coming for a better life, coming for greener pastures. That is our intention. But as you just heard from the previous speaker, we did not realize what we came here and realized is not actually what we thought
Yes.
we will find. Going back to my profession, I have always been so passionate about nursing. I started nursing as far back as 1987. I was a midwife for a couple of years, and then I switched into nursing, trained into nursing. I came into the UK to practice, but when I got here, I did other jobs because when you come into the diaspora, you can do anything. We put down our self-esteem, and we can pick up anything that is available that can put food on the table. So I train as an NVQ assessor, assessing and training people who look after patients, or carers, we call them. And then it's very demanding job that I was leaving my house very early in the morning and coming back very late in the night. I would stay on the computer all night, and then with less sleep, I would go back the next morning. So my wife said, no, this is no job for you. It's so boring and so demanding. And unfortunately, I had an accident, a road traffic accident, and the car was written off because I was on the road every minute. So she said, go back and retrain. Say, what would you like to do? I said, okay, I'll do psychiatric nursing. So I went and did a degree in psychiatric nursing. I came out and I started working as a mental health nurse. In this job as well, which I've done since I've been in the diaspora since 2000, and let's say 2 decades as well, as my wife said, I was working in very severe, I would say, I don't know how I can call it, in situations where you are faced with very dangerous patients with mental health situations that you are prone to attacks, both verbally, physically, and otherwise. So unfortunately for me, in one of my placements, I had an injury. I was injured. I was attacked by one of my patients, and they rendered me inactive for some time. And I had shoulder dislocations, also I was tendon tear on both shoulders until today. That was in 2019. Until today, I've not been myself. During that period of 2019, I could not work. So my wife was working alone to feed us and pay the bills. It wasn't easy. So I had to do something. I started looking around. And you all know there was COVID at that time. So people were not mingling. So everyone was looking for a means of doing some business.
Yes.
But I did not do it at that time. Just a few years, as Comfort said, she stumbled on Prudence Art. This amazing digital business, which we are all talking about here today. And guess what? She brought the news home. I challenged it, as men will always do. I said, no, you guys just hear things and you just want to do it. I said, I'm not there. So she said, all right, my God has told me, she said, my God has told me that I have to do this. This is for me. I said, okay, go ahead. So she started. Guess what? 3 months later, I was running behind her. She's my mentor. But I want to say to all the men who are out there listening, sometimes we underlook these women. Yes. Because they go and carry that flag. They pinpoint the gold. But because of pride, we think that, oh no, it's only the man who has to see gold. Women are demonstrating that they see the gold and then they help us dig the gold out. So this is an example. This online digital business which we are talking about here, this opportunity, is something that is second to none. I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, that especially we will come up for Africa, for pay. Anybody hear this news? With the talk, when the challenge, when I say na this, na that, but the one for tell when I say na reality, people they gather money for here. It costs you nothing for just join, can't see what they happen. So I'm pleading to all my fellow Africans and other people, immigrants in the diaspora, that this is for you. Let's stop working for people to enrich them. Be your own boss by starting your own business today. So that is my message for everyone.
Oh,
Thank you. Awesome.
superb. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. She saw gold and she saw a diamond in you. So listen to your wife. That's what she saw. And she said, "Come on, Diamond, polish yourself up with some gold." So that's amazing comfort. And I love this story.
I love
Yes,
it too.
that is what this business does. It opens you into so many possibilities, which are so exciting that you never thought you could get in your life. I mean, I
Exactly.
thought life was finished. And then I found this business. And it gave me so much hope and it helped me rewrite my whole story. So, yes, this business is true, true gold. And hi, Favor. She says hi to all of you. And she,
Hello.
yeah. And then there's David who says hi. This is a very nice meeting.
Thank you, David.
So yeah, this is really a very amazing opportunity, and we are all so lucky to be here. And I absolutely agree with you, Comfort and Henry. I think Prudence is just most amazing. She was the
Yes,
second person I did a live with, and she's helped me from when I first started the business, and I can never forget that.
I know.
So
I remember that live.
yeah.
Yes.
So, goodness, will you tell the audience a little bit
Yeah.
about yourself?
Hi everyone.
Hello.
My name is Goodness Igba. I'm originally from Nigeria and came down to the United Kingdom many years ago. And I'm a mom of 4 children. And I also came from a background of education background, though, from back home. Came from education background, in tertiary institution, polytechnic to be precise. But when I came down to United States of America, sorry, United Kingdom, Mr. Henry said, you came here, you got to do any job you want. You understand? So, as long as you're getting food on your table, so I came in and a lot of things I couldn't go into education sector here though. So I now joined them to healthcare sector. So that is why I am also now, doing just like what Mr. Henry said. I love what he said, honestly, because a lot of men out there, they are thinking that when your wife introduces a business to you or introduces something to you, you overlook it, you don't take it as something. But you guys out there today, you can see a testimonial coming direct from a guy like you.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
something
true.
that this business is not only for men and it's not only for ladies or
For women.
women. It's just for everyone. As long as you're looking for something that will help you, as long as you're looking for a further thing that will help you in life, please just to jump into this business. This is where the gold mine is. Okay, so I'm just deviating from my own because I love his introduction. Honestly, he's really, really good, especially to most men, because a lot of men have asked me these questions here and there. I think this business is only for men. It's only for ladies because I can see only ladies in this business. Guys, please, you've seen your fellow guy. It's not only for women. And some of these women, some of these women will introduce it to their husbands and they will ignore it because they think it's just for women. So please, it's not. So that is just me. I'm now in the hair sector, doing this thing. But when I came across this business, from online, because this work we do in the hair sector, we walk and walk and walk. At the end of the day, you see nothing. You come home with back pains and a lot of injuries. Listening to Mr. Henry, what he said, he got injured at work. And that does not stop the work moving. But thank God he's alive today. If not, he would have gone. But this thing is what we're telling people. It's just at the comfort of your home. You stay and run this business and make millions of naira, millions of dollars, millions of pounds, depends on your currency. So this business is a gold mine, guys. It's really a gold mine. So when I saw this business, though at the initial time I was so skeptical because of what? Because of I've been scammed a lot. in the online space. I've really been scammed. So I wasn't really eager. I was so skeptical, so fearful to join this business. It took me a while. Okay, it took me a while because I saw this business back in the days of COVID, 2019, but I refused to join this business. I said, no, these are another scammers in this COVID period. No, that you guys will not get me. But I kept on seeing this business. A lot of people, and I asked myself one question: if this business is scam, I don't think that this whole people will be, advertising it. So many people, Asians, Filipinos, and call you anywhere, white, everywhere. That was when I now saw one of our African lady. I said, okay, let me just give it a trial. Guys, since I gave this business a trial, I think running 2 years now, it has never been the same. The game has changed. So this business is really a good mind. So if you're watching us today, just listen to some of the things we have to say and just then go do your due diligence and come on board this business. You will never regret it. Thank you.
Right.
Absolutely. Amazing goodness. The thing is, don't judge something before you try it, as she said. Come, see for yourself. Firstly, the two founders of this business are both male, they're not female.
Yeah.
They have set it up for people who are working to do this on the side so that they can have regular income for them and they don't have to be working too many shifts a day. They can have enough rest days, they can have enough rest time, and eventually, of course, they can even do it full time. I was finished. I was mentally, emotionally, physically finished. My name is Nandini Sen. I live in India. And I had saved my money all my life. I was a model, then I went into acting. But alongside that, I was a life coach and a well being mentor. And I did save my money. As a single mom, I also spent my money. And we all know how life is expensive in any country, let's face it, there's inflation everywhere. So you want to give a good life to your kids, you want to have a good standard of living, you have to spend the money. One fine day, my savings ended. For some reason, the show I was doing, the actor passed away. Everything, for some reason, everything happened at the same time, and I just didn't know what to do. But I knew something. I wasn't done growing. I wasn't done learning. I wasn't done living a life of purpose where I could help myself and others. So I found this digital business, and as you've all said, it's a gold mine. We're so lucky to be here.
Absolutely.
It's flexible, it's real. The people here are good people. It's completely legitimate in every which way. It holds you in every way. Your mindset, you as a full human being, not just one part of you. You're not left that, okay, fine, you saw, everybody wants to make money, sure, but you saw there and the rest of you will not be so good. It looks after the complete person. Who looks after you like that? It protects you completely. Who does that, And like you have people like Prudence, you have people like Comfort, you have people like me, Henry, goodness. We all take care of each other. That's
Yes.
the beauty of this business, Like somebody was asking me, is your business legitimate? I just have one thing to tell you. If we were all scammers and we were not legitimate, would we show up every day, show you our faces, give you our numbers, give you our numbers? You know where we stay. I mean, would we be doing anything that's illegal? So I'd like you all to think about that. All of you who are listening, we're here, we're legitimate. We want to help you build a legacy for your family. And that's why we're here. So I'd like to start with Prudence. Prudence, what is the one question you're asked all the time about this business?
Thank you so much for that question. Before I go to that, our discussions have made me think about so many things that I could talk about here. Let me just touch on two things before I go to tell you one questions that people ask me as a digital business coach. So I worked in Finland as a nurse for so many years. At that time, I was doing 2 full-time jobs. So I had a contract with one of the government hospitals there, and I was doing another contract with a private service provider. It's not easy working 2 full-time jobs. And then at the end of the year, what I make, there's actually 1 year that I had to pay back the taxation person or taxation office. They call it, what do they call it? Viro? Was it? Yeah, the taxation of Finland. Forgotten the name. I've been 6-7 years out of there now. I had to pay back over 5,000 euros because I earned too much. I earned more than what I was supposed to. So now, what does that tell you? That tells you how a lot of people come to this diaspora and they waste their energy. They waste their energetic lives building riches for other people. Yes, I do appreciate the government for everything that they provide for every good citizen, everything, the healthcare system, the social system, and everything that they provide. And so it's right to work and pay taxes. And that is how every government grows. But then for the private service providers, I think everything, all the hours I put in working for them, I was just really wasting my energetic years, because if I had known about this business and I put in that time to build this business, I'll be filthy rich by now. So anyway, there is another thing I wanted to touch on the fact that, people think that this is a women-only business. This is not a women-only business. Just to make mention of the fact that this business has been around for the last 51 years. And in the last 10 years, this digital model was developed, which added, which made this business went viral since 10 years ago. I only wish I had known about this earlier. I would have been filthy rich again. Yep. So let me tell you the one question that people ask me. When I started this business, a little background again about me. I started as a mentor, like anybody. You start something. I don't even know what I was going into, but my heart kept telling me that this is the right thing you have to. This is the right pathway you have to do. I saw this business through a Cameroonian lady from the US who had quit her banking job to stay at home and look after her 3 children. And that really intrigued me, because after working for so many years, 2 full-time jobs as a nurse, I noticed that I was going to be guilty in the future if I don't change my lifestyle, if I'm not there for my children. There's something in the future that I'm not going to like. So those are the reasons why I decided to look for something to do from home. So when I heard that lady giving her testimony on how she has quit her job just to be there for her children, that meant the world to me, and I wanted to be that lady. And that's why those are the reasons I started this business straight away. And this is 3.5 years down the line, and it's been from glory to glory. Because of this business, I was able to quit one nursing job. Because of this business, I'm able to experience what it means by earning 5 figures. That is above 10,000 euros, pounds, dollars, call it, in a month, because of this business. Now, this brings me to that question of how do I earn money in this business? With any legitimate business, there must be products and services involved. And there must be a way of the exchange of those products and services so that money can also leave from one hand to another. So when I found this business, I found that there was products involved and services. I was so happy because that ticked one box for me. But I was even more happy when I knew that those products, I'm not going to be directly selling them. There's a system that does all of this on automation, 80%. So that was good news for me. I started this business straight away. And now, before I proceed, let me explain to you the concepts of marketing. Like, whether we like it or not, we are all in the business of marketing in this world. Doesn't matter what you do. Whether you own your own business, whether you are working for somebody, whether no matter what you do, like in this world, you are in the business of marketing. Because if you are not in the business of marketing, you can't earn money even through a salary. You are either marketing your skills for the token that they give you at the end of the month. So now, again, I want to explain to you the concept of sales. Whether we like it again or not, we are all in the business of sales. But the only difference is some of you are doing direct sales and some of you are doing indirect sales. And the fact that this business led me into the indirect sales industry, that was a game changer in my life. And the reason is because when you are in indirect sales, you can scale your business to any level, especially using digital marketing. You can scale it to any level. Now I have a team of hundreds of people that I'm now changing their lives through this business opportunity. 98% of those people have come to me because they saw my advertising something they are looking for. So it's not about the people that I know. The people that I knew have come into my business after seeing how the business has changed my life over time, because I really document my journey. If you go to my page from January 2022, you will see little Prudence there, the naive video that she made introducing this business, and that video is there since that day. So I'm coming to you to answer that question of how do we make money. Yes, we indirectly promote a business opportunity of companies, of organizations, but we have one main company whose opportunity promotes. So this has been around for the last 51 years. In the last 10 years, it's gone digital. So we let people, if you want to earn money from the comfort of your home, like we all do, then this is something to check it out. Like if you go look at my page from 3.5 years ago, you've never seen me selling a product. I am not a direct salesperson, and that's why I like indirect sales. So the company in question does all the inventory, does the direct sales, and does everything. My responsibility is to promote the business opportunity. And let me remind you again, with the statement I made at the beginning, that for anything to be a legitimate business, there must be products and services involved, and there must be a way of exchange of those products and services so that money can also exchange hands. So I promote this opportunity, and if you want to come and get your business ID to run it to for the rest of your life, you come and get it. To get that ID is a process, and when you go through that process, I get commissions from this company. And this commissions is crazy, guys. You see, I saw one Nigerian lady, she bought the 4th house. I'm sure, was it in the US or Canada? Within a 12-month period. Myself is crazy. The day I was able to earn a 5-figure, I remember it's the exact amount. I think it was 10,200 and something euros. I was like, is this really real? Is this me? Because I see, like, the people I respect very much, people in the healthcare industry that I respect very much, I truly do not think that they earn that money after taxes every month. So guys, I don't know if I want to talk about this business, I can talk about this because I found comfort in this business. I found a business where I don't need to answer sir to any boss. I found a business that I can run it from the comfort of my bedroom. I found a business that I'm helping people changing their lives earn the same like I do, and this is something that I love, and I can do it for the rest of my life. I was talking to Dr. Rita today. Dr. Rita is one of my new business partners. She's a medical doctor, and I said, you know, this is something that your son cannot come and help you with your job as a doctor, but your son can help you with this business. And that's why I like to create this legacy, not only for myself, for my children, and for the people that I help around the world. Thank you so much. Sorry for taking too much time.
Oh, it's brilliant what you said. It's absolutely brilliant, Prudence. I'd like to just, kind of stress on this one thing. What doesn't require sales? Why is everybody going on about sales? If you're a doctor, you sell
Service.
your
Mhm.
services to people. If you're a teacher, you sell your services to the school, right? If you're a university, even a mother sells her vegetables to her children. Eat these vegetables, and I'll give you dessert at the end. We're all selling in a certain way. As an actor, I was selling my craft. As a life coach, I was selling my services. A lawyer sells his services. Everybody sells their services. What's wrong with that? But as Prudence says, all the selling happens because of the automated system. We don't do the selling. It all
Yeah.
happens in indirect and a brilliant way. So, come and give it a try and see how brilliant it is. Because there ain't no other business that I know that does this. We are really the best online business in the world. And you will only know once you join it. All right. So, Comfort, will you tell the audience what question you have to talk about?
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity again. So the question I get asked most of the time is, people say, is this is a scam? That is the question I get most of the time. And I try to tell them, if this was a scam, I try to explain the model of the business, tell them how it works. I tell them this is a business that when you come in, you are going to own your own franchise. You're going to have a business ID that you are going to pass it down to your generation. And for sure, you seeing me coming out on social media to talk about the business, telling you how you have to start building your own empire. If it was a scam, I will not keep showing up every day. Because obviously, my coming out, people would have been scammed. Those who have tried would have been scammed, and you have seen any action taken against me. But I'm just coming out here to create the awareness, because I know so many people have tried so many businesses online. Myself, I've been one, but I did not give up, because if you don't if you don't take action to do something to change your life, change cannot happen. So I keep explaining to them, this is not a scam, because any business somebody tells you that you're going to start this business today and by next month you start seeing money, I'll tell you that that is a scam. But this our business model is the one that when you come in, you are patient, you are consistent, you show up for your business every day. There is no way you cannot see your results. So that is the question that I've been asked time and again. Is this not a scam? I say no. And I try to show them some examples of people who have been excelling in this business. And that you don't need to be tech savvy. Anybody from all walks of life, you can do this business. Maybe you are an engineer, you are a doctor, you are earning good money, and you don't have that time flexibility to be there for your loved ones. This business is for you. So that is the question I've been asked frequently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Comfort. Yeah, this is not a scam. In this business, just by the way, in real estate, you can earn up to 7%. All right. In mutual funds, again, 7%, 8%. In our business, and we've all seen it, this is a fact. The very, very successful people have earned even up to 79%. 79%, and we've seen it. So we know for sure that this is not a scam. It's SCAM. It is absolutely legitimate, and anybody who's here is super lucky to be here. So,
Right.
Henry, will you tell us your question and what you have to say about it?
Yeah, I will chip into what she just said, Comfort just said. I have to say that when we talk about legitimacy, when you say scam, people use the word, and I would say sometimes it's people who they come with negative thoughts. People who are not interested. That's all they can always say. When someone does not like something, they will use a word that will some sort of depress you, or they will not use the word depress, demoralize you, not to even carry on to talk. I think that is why most people use that word, because it's a common word to deunify somebody, like to say someone is a scam, because nobody likes to be a scammer. To add to the proof that this is not a scam is the fact that we hear of the age of this business, 51 years. 51 years is 5 decades plus. And we know that we have laws in this world, in each country. Anything that is fake in any country, within weeks, they shut down. This is Facebook we're talking on now, live on different social media platforms. Anything that you do that is wrong, even on Facebook, there is block. You do something that is wrong, that is fake or scam, it is blocked. But how long have we been using Facebook? That is one genuine reason. And about the age, we had an anniversary in Santiago last 3 months or 2 months ago, that brought people from all over the world. Imagine in the US, not even anywhere else, in the US, where they say it's democratic, with the laws and all the different laws. So if it were a scam, that conference would have held in the US. We are talking about people who are using these earnings from this business as a legal tender to go and get mortgages. You can present it to banks, it is recognized. To say, this is my earning from a legitimate business. The banks recognize it. And that's why we pay tax. People pay taxes on this particular earnings. When you start earning a certain amount, you have to pay tax. If a business is not legitimate, would you do that? So, my fellow brothers and sisters, that was just the addition I wanted to add on what Comfort said. And to come back to me, what people ask me a lot is, when would you start earning? Are you already earning? And so on. I said, yes. But let's just go down to the dynamics of every business. If you want to start a business, in any business, whether you want to sell clothes in a shop, or you want to open a business or tech, or you want to do anything, if it's communication, you need to have capital. You first of all create the initiative in your head. You build the initiative in your head and say, I want to do this. That's the first thing. And then you go to the drawing board, you put down what you need for this business. And I always tell people, I say, yes, the first thing I did was, I had that passion that I want to do this business, and I made the choice. I took that bold step. The second thing that I did was to register to become a member of this particular franchise. We're talking about the ID number. Before you go to the ID number, you have some processes. So I followed those processes. And when I got to that, there's some things that you have to do. In every business, you have to do publicity. So I said, some people, you can open your shop. Publicity is like opening a shop, online shop. As Comfort said, she comes on social media all the time. Some of my friends are saying that they see her on BBC every day. That's what they call her, the BBC lady, because she's always on social media doing one or two things to talk about this business. So I told them, I said, so you start earning, your earning will depend on your input.
Yes.
First of all, your decision to join, and then your earning will depend on your input. The amount and the time you have to earn depend on your input. I said, so I cannot tell you that what I earn, you are going to earn the same, because our output, our input might not be the same. Our activities might not be the same. So most of them have understood me. And I would say that the difficulty I've had most often is the difficulty of some of us men have this, I don't know what it's an e-lock or what, that you have somebody sees your profile or to your advert on social media, then they put in their details to get in touch with you. Then once you pick up that phone and it's a man's voice, oh no, 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 sorry, I cannot talk, sorry, forget about it. Scared. They're afraid. Afraid not of the business, but maybe of the voice they're hearing. So that is one of the problems I have been facing, and I've put that in my own immediate group, and we are resolving it slowly. But I've not given up, because resilience is one of the main things that we need in this business, in any business. Resilience. And I bet you it's not everybody that says that. Let all the women not say no, they do the same. No, not all the women, but most of them, they just get scared of the voice. On some part of the world, it depends on the culture. I would say that that's why I'm resilient. I know that maybe it's the culture, because there are some cultures that some women don't even want to talk to strangers if it's a man. So I respect that, and I still carry on that. There are some women out there who are happy to do this business. And what I always do is, when they start saying that, I say, excuse me, sister, just give me a minute. Just give me a. Sometimes they give me a listening ear. And I'm telling you, 92% of them, when I talk to them, they always listen to the end and say, you know what? You have actually convinced me. You have actually explained this particular business model to me better than to some people I've heard explain. Because as you know, in this business, some of us who are partners here, we know that when we have some of these people coming to this business, it's not us, it's not only me they're coming to, they've touched everywhere. They touch everywhere. They might go to Prudence, they might go to Comfort, and then they come to you. So they are expecting someone to actually convince them, tell them what it is. So let's also learn from that. And I just want to say to all the whole public that give anyone that listening ear to explain to you what this business model is. And if it concerns earnings, your earning will depend on your input and how often you open your shop, how long you leave your shop open, and so on, which is the online space, because we're using online. About 80% of our promotion is online. And you see, as you know, we don't sell any products. We just promote the business opportunity. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Henry. And goodness, would you tell us what your question is? And absolutely what you said also, just one going back to that. Give people a chance. Give it a chance before deciding something is a certain way. My mom used to always say that. So, goodness, will you tell us your question?
Yeah, I receive a lot of questions since I joined this business, but the striking one I want to say today is I think this week I've received it maybe about 2, 3, 4 times. People keep asking me, this business, that they don't know how to operate computer, they are not tech savvy. This other person said, I am not educated. In fact, she said, one of them said that what baffles her is that what scares her away from this business actually is that each time she sees people, this person will introduce herself. I am a nurse. This one I'm a doctor. This one I'm a lawyer. This one I am a this and this. But that she didn't go to school. You know that she doesn't know anything, and so she's not in any profession. That I think she said she's doing cleaning job or something like that. That is her major reason. So, and a lot of people will ask, I don't know how to operate computer. I don't know. There's only once I come but the only time you see me on Facebook is probably when I'm doing my birthday. I'll just come to Facebook and post my birthday, and that's it. Or birthday of my family member, and that's it. So they said that they are scared of doing this business because they've seen that is something online. It's something that has to do with a computer, has to do with a phone, has to do with technology that they don't know how to operate on it. So I've been answering the questions, and I still want to answer it again today. This business model does not require any certification at all. This business model does not require any degree, does not require anything, does not require any form of certificates for you to come on board this business. This business, the only thing this business requires is, as long as you are over 18 years of age, and you have that spirit of learning, you're coachable, and you've already you made up your mind that you're going to do it, and you have that leap of faith that you're going to do it. That's just the requirement for this business. Okay, that's just the only requirement, because this our business, as my colleague have said, we are promoting business model. And in this business model, you are never alone. And this business opportunity, there's a way they've already, scheduled it for everybody, no matter who you are, to get it. One, we have step-by-step video-based training. It's just video-based training. It's not a training that you come and they speak English, speak grammar, and go. No, this is video-based. That you put it on and you start watching. You can watch it over and over and over. You don't understand it the first time, you don't understand the second, you keep watching it. So this business is something that everybody, even if you're the stark illiterate, you can grab it. I've seen somebody. I do tell people, I use the guy is my Coach Prudence mentee. He said he is a hawker. He was a hawker then. He didn't go to school, but that guy is on fire now. That guy is touching money. Okay, that guy is touching money. He didn't go to school. That guy challenges me a lot. He did not go to school, even from back home till he found himself in diaspora. He never went to any school. But that guy now, he doesn't know how to operate computer before. Even he doesn't know how to operate phone. But that guy now is a guru, courtesy of this business. Okay, so anybody can do this business. Yeah. Anybody. It's just a leap of faith. It's just coming out of your comfort zone. It's just having that eagerness to learn. You can do it. You can, my sister. You can, my brother. So don't continue, being on your shelf and you're thinking that, no, this business, I don't think I can do it. No, this business is not for me. No, this business is for educated people. No, it's for set of people. It's for this class. It's for that class. No. You are getting it wrong. Unless you are very, very comfortable with your condition. Unless you don't want to, get out of your condition. Because I know some of you that are asking me that have asked me these questions and that keep asking it, I know that financially you are not too okay. Okay? Financially you are not yet there. So I'm still encouraging us. I'm still encouraging you guys watching us. Come out of your comfort zone. This business, not only that, this business has community of people, a whole lot of people in our community. They are there to help you. All of us here, we are from different places, but we are in one community. As long as this business is concerned, we are in one community that we leverage our experiences. Okay, so this business, guy, this business is good. Honestly, I don't know how to express it for us to understand. In this business, you can go at any length. You can make any amount you set up to make. You can have anything. This business, not only that, it helps you, health-wise, develop you. It gives you much development you can never think of. Through this business, I've gotten self-development that I never knew that I could have. So this business is all round. This business helps you all round. Okay, so let us just not continue getting afraid, continue thinking that this business is for the elite, it's for the elite. This business is not for the uneducated. No, this business is a game changer. This company opened their gates, opened their hands wide for everyone to come in. If you want to make a change in your life, you want to make a change in your finances, if you want to make a change in your life as a whole, just
Yeah.
come into this business.
Just
You
click
will
on this.
have it.
Click
You
on
will
it.
have
That's
it.
it.
And you will live to testify. All of us are happy. You see us rejoicing. You see us, thanking God for this business. This
Yes.
business, guys, is a game changer. So stop thinking it's not for you. It is for you. Stop thinking you can't do it. You can perfectly do it. Stop thinking that is not something that you can leverage on. It is, please. Stop thinking that. Come on board this business and you won't regret it. Thank you.
Absolutely, goodness, that was amazing. What drew me to this business was exactly this, the simplicity of it. I did not need a college degree. I did not need a technical background. I needed no experience. I needed nothing. Not a darn thing did I need. All I needed to have was an open mind. That was it.
Mhm.
Just an open mind. And
Coachable.
be coachable.
Yes.
And because we have a training site that's so good, at my age, I can't do things fast. I need to go slowly. I watch a video, then I rewatch it, then I make my notes, then I
Yeah.
go back to the places I feel I may have missed. I learn it again. It allows that. You don't have to be some great rocket science. You can be a simple person. As she said, Prudence has a hawker in her team. We have retailers. We have people who sell coke. It doesn't matter what you are. That's why I love this business. It's for all God's children. You are God's child. This business is for you. That's it.
Exactly.
It ends there. There are no rules. God loves you. That's it.
That's it.
I just love it. I feel today has been like a celebration, for me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Really bless you and bless everybody who's watching and who will watch this later and come. Really, you will be so happy here. Because look at us, how happy we are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So bye. We'll see you again next week. And don't miss this opportunity because it's something wonderful. Something wonderful. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
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 God bless everyone.
Okay.